Have you heard about or seen this guaranteed 8% raise to Social Security retirement benefits? Well, I can tell you this much, it is actually a real thing, and that's what I want to focus on for you here in this video because it sounds way too good to be true, but it's actually offered to all Social Security retirement beneficiaries. But I can tell you this much, statistically speaking, only a very small percentage of Social Security retirement beneficiaries actually take advantage of this. Well, I'm going to talk through all the details for you here in this video, let you know how you can be eligible for this, what you need to do, because just with everything, there's always necessary steps you would need to take to position yourself to be eligible for the 8% per year above and beyond the COLA, and over just a few years of time, this would translate into a 24% raise that is on the table for virtually everybody, which would translate into hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars more per month for beneficiaries, as well as thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars more per year for the average beneficiary, which would honestly be very, very helpful for pretty much every single person on Social Security. However, what do you need to do to get it? Now, let me explain all the details for you. As you heard me just say, only a small percentage of people actually take advantage of this. Now, I'm going to point something out that's super obvious, but it's also a very important aspect that we need to take into consideration because this determines your eligibility for this. This 8% raise per year up to 24% over the course of just 3 years. All right, anyway, as you recognize, you can claim your Social Security retirement benefits as early as the age of 62, or you could wait until the age of 70, or basically anywhere in between. So you recognize that, but I wanted to point it out because it's actually pretty important. Next, you need to understand what is your full retirement age. Now, let me point this out. You probably know what it is, but it's based on your year of birth. For example, if you were born in 1960 or after, your full retirement age is the age of 67. For example, if you were born in 1959, your full retirement age is 66 and 10 months. It basically goes by 2-month increments for every year that somebody's born, okay? As of right now, it's capped out at the age of 67 for anybody born in 1960 or after, and you know that, okay? But anyway, here's what it comes down to. Most people file for their benefit, like 3/4 of the people, or about 66% or so, give or take a little bit, of the people file for their benefit prior to the age of 66. So basically between the ages of 62 and 66, the vast majority, 2 out of every 3 people file for their benefit then. However, here is where the big money and here is where that 8% potential raise comes in. For anybody that decides to wait after their full retirement age, which, by the way, is going to be different for everybody. It's really going to be dependent on when you want to retire, when you want that money. Do you need the money up front? One of the things that nobody wants to think about is how long do we all plan on living for? That's another really big key factor in your decision to file for Social Security. Many different factors like this, but for those people, the small percentage of people that decide to wait to file for their Social Security retirement benefit after their full retirement age, this is where the money comes in. It's called delayed retirement credits, okay? Let me point out what this is. Now, for every 1 month that you delay filing for claiming your Social Security retirement benefit after your full retirement age, you're going to get a delayed retirement credit of 2/3 of 1%, or 0.667% of a raise per month. Now, you might be thinking, per month, that's nothing. 2/3 of 1%, 0.667% per month? Yeah, you're right. That's per month, okay? But get this. Over a 12-month period of time, that is an 8% raise to your benefit. So if you were to delay the filing for of your Social Security retirement benefit for just 12 months after your full retirement age, okay, you would be locking in a permanent, forever 8% raise to your monthly benefit. That's on top of the COLA, which would be compounded on top of that, okay? So now let's run this out a couple more years here. Let's say that you delay a full 24 months or 2 years after your full retirement age to file for your retirement benefit. You would then be locking in a permanent 16% raise to your benefit. 8% per year times 2 years is 16%. Let's just say that you waited all the way until the age of 70. 3 full years, 36 months. Guess what that'd be? You'd be locking in a 24% permanent raise to your monthly benefit. For example, let me put this in real dollar amounts here. let's just say that you get a $1,000 monthly benefit. That's your benefit, okay? Well, if you're waiting that long, honestly, it's probably going to be way more than that, but I'm just saying, let's just use this for easy mathematical purposes. If you're getting a $1,000, or you're supposed to be getting a $1,000 monthly benefit, if you were to delay until the age of 70, 3 full years, you'd be getting a 24% raise. Your $1,000 monthly benefit would turn into $1,240 per month, okay? $240 more per month. That translates into about, what is that? Just under $3,000 a year as a raise more per year that you'd be getting just because of waiting that little while. Well, it's 3 years, to be honest with you. It's kind of a long time, but that translates into a lot of money. Let's say that you're the average Social Security retirement beneficiary getting a little over $2,000 a month, or you would be getting, okay? In this case, if you waited 3 full years, a 24% increase, that'd be $480 more a month that you'd be getting more just for waiting that 3 years based on an 8% raise over 3 years. 8% per year times 3 years is 24% more that you'd be locking in. So there you go. That's the 8% raise that you've probably seen about, the guaranteed 8% raise. Yes, it is actually a real thing. It is offered to all Social Security retirement beneficiaries, but as I mentioned, well, a very small percentage of people actually take advantage of that because 2/3, again, about 66%, roughly, give or take a little bit, of the people file for and claim their Social Security retirement benefit prior to their full retirement age. And again, basically between the ages of 62 and 66, making them ineligible because they're not going to get the delayed retirement credit. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, again, I know just as much as you do, this is not feasible for everybody. There's a lot of people out there that just want to retire and enjoy their life and not worry about finances and just claim their Social Security and get that money and start getting those monthly checks basically for the rest of their life. I totally recognize that. So this is certainly not feasible for everyone. That's why so few people do it. Now, I would also anticipate there's probably a bunch of people out there that may take advantage of this if they knew about it. I would bet that there's a lot of people out there that probably don't even know that this exists, offering them this 8% per year raise to their monthly benefit if they wanted to do so. The only thing you got to do is wait. And honestly, who wants to wait for money? Not many people, right? We all want money now. So that is why this is one of those things. It's very appealing, but also the appeal of getting monthly checks basically at the snap of your fingers when you want them, anytime at the age of 62 or after. It's like, that's also very appealing as well, which is probably why a lot of people take the money, and also out of necessity, as in, I don't want to work anymore. I just want to collect my Social Security. I want to enjoy my retirement, and I want to move on with life and not worry about this whole work thing anymore, which is why a lot of people probably take their benefit early, just because they need that financial stability of those ongoing monthly checks coming in and month out, no delay, no disruption. It's just there for you every single month, okay? So anyway, but this is definitely a real thing. The guaranteed 8% raise, you just got to wait after your full retirement age. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, I already filed for and I'm already receiving my retirement benefit. Does that mean I can still get this? No, you can't. Once you file for, once you start collecting, you're locked in. You're there. Now, there is an option to repeal your decision within a specified amount of time, to roll it back and say, just kidding, I actually didn't want to file yet. You can do that. You have a limited window to do that. We can talk about that in a separate video. But once you're starting to collect your Social Security retirement benefit, you're basically no longer have this eligibility to get that raise. It's only based on the delay of claiming your retirement benefit. Delayed retirement credits is what that comes down to. And there you go. Now, do you need to wait 3 years? No. Do you need to wait 1 year? No. You could wait 2 months if you wanted to. You just get, remember, that 0.667% per month of a raise per month that you delay filing for or claiming your benefit after your full retirement age. Does that make sense? So you could wait 4 months if you wanted to. You could wait 6 months if you wanted to. If you wait 6 months, which, 6 months goes by pretty fast, I think we can all agree with that, you would still lock in a 4% permanent raise to your benefit, which isn't a ton, but it's certainly better than the COLAs we've been receiving lately. I think we can all agree with that, right? So anyway, that'd be a permanent raise, by the way, and then all of your COLAs would be compounded on top of that every year thereafter as well. So realistically, it would actually add up quite a bit, but it would take time to start adding up. Anyway, hope this helps you. Just want to do what I can to point this out for you. And again, make this aware for more people. And again, I know it's not going to suit everybody, but if this can help some people, take advantage of this and get more money, hey, that'd be pretty awesome, right? Anyway, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Drop your comments, your questions, your feedback down below in the comment section. Otherwise, please subscribe if you're new here, 100% free. Please share the video, 100% free. Share button down below. Otherwise, if you're on Medicare, take note of the phone number here for Chapter. Get some help from them, making sure that you're properly covered and, doing what you need. Especially if you're going to be turning 65, contact them and let them help you enroll in Medicare for the first time and make sure that you're properly covered with what you need for your personal situation. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Please subscribe. Big subscribe button down below. Share the video. Share button down below. Otherwise, enjoy your day. Check out any of the other 6,000 plus videos here on the channel in the video library. Until next time, have a good one, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.